Amy Winehouse did not want to be famous. She wanted to be honest, and that honesty would eventually destroy her. Amy Jade Winehouse was born in London in 1983 into a Jewish family that valued music as tradition, not as spectacle. Jazz records played in her home long before pop radio ever mattered. Dinah Washington, Frank Sinatra, Sarah Vaughan. These were not references she discovered later. They were embedded in her identity from childhood. From the beginning, Amy's voice did not sound like her generation. It sounded older, wiser, bruised. There was a depth that felt unnatural for someone so young. Teachers noticed it immediately. So did trouble. Amy was rebellious, sarcastic, and resistant to authority. She did not adapt to systems. She challenged them. School could not contain her. Discipline never worked. What adults called attitude, Amy called truth. Music became the only place where she felt understood. By her teenage years, Amy was already writing lyrics, filled with emotional precision. Not metaphors meant to impress, confessions meant to survive. She sang about pain not as drama, but as fact. And that difference mattered. When the industry discovered Amy Winehouse, they did not know what to do with her. She did not look like a pop star. She did not behave like one. She refused choreography, refused polish, refused lies. Her style was raw, unfiltered, sometimes confrontational. But her talent was undeniable. Her debut album introduced her as something rare, a modern artist with a classic soul. Critics praised her authenticity. Labels saw potential. But no one prepared for what would come next. Back to Black was not an album. It was a diary set to music. Every song carried heartbreak without disguise, addiction without apology, love without protection. The album transformed Amy into a global phenomenon. She won awards. She dominated charts. She became unavoidable. But success arrived faster than stability. The world consumed Amy Winehouse as an image before understanding her as a person. Her beehive hair, her eyeliner, her tattoos. She became recognizable, marketable, and endlessly photographed. What the cameras didn't capture was how unprepared she was for attention. Amy's emotional life was fragile. She loved intensely, obsessively, destructively. When she fell in love with Blake Fielder Civil, it did not feel dangerous to her. It felt complete. Blake was chaotic, broken, and deeply flawed. Amy saw herself in him. Their relationship was volatile from the beginning, fueled by jealousy, addiction, and emotional dependency. Together, they spiraled. Apart, they collapsed. The media followed every moment. Instead of protecting her, the industry watched. Paparazzi documented her deterioration like entertainment. Headlines mocked her weight, her behavior, her relapses. Compassion was replaced by clicks. Amy became a character instead of a human being. Behind closed doors, she was unraveling. Substance abuse escalated. Alcohol, drugs, self-harm. These were not accessories to rebellion. They were symptoms of untreated pain. Amy was not chasing destruction. She was running from silence. Her performances became unpredictable. Some nights she was transcendent. Other nights she could barely stand. Audiences booed. Videos went viral. Judgment intensified. No one asked whether she should still be touring. The pressure to perform never stopped. Contracts demanded appearances. The machine moved forward. Regardless of her condition, Amy became trapped inside a version of herself the world refused to let go. She tried rehab. She tried recovery. She tried isolation. But recovery requires distance. And Amy was never given any. Every attempt at healing was interrupted by cameras, speculation, and public failure. Her authenticity, once praised, became weaponized against her. Amy Winehouse was too honest for an industry built on illusion. She did not know how to pretend she was okay, and the world punished her for it. In her final years, Amy retreated emotionally. Her body weakened. Her voice, once powerful and elastic, became fragile. Still beautiful but strained. The pain was audible. She was only 27 years old when she died of alcohol poisoning in July 2011. The reaction was immediate and overwhelming. Tributes flooded the internet. Radio stations played her music non-stop. Critics reevaluated her legacy. Suddenly, she was a genius again. But that recognition came too late. Amy Winehouse was not destroyed by fame alone. She was destroyed by exposure without protection, by vulnerability without safety, by being real in a world that profits from performance. She never wanted to be perfect. She wanted to be understood. Behind the fame was a woman who wrote songs to survive emotions she couldn't escape. A woman whose voice carried truth the world wasn't ready to hear. Amy Winehouse did not fail. The system failed her. Amy Winehouse lived too honestly for a world that rewards control. Behind every icon, there is a cost no spotlight can hide. This was the story of Amy Winehouse, behind the fame. And next, we turn to a man whose pain reshaped an entire generation. A voice of rebellion, a symbol of alienation, gone before the world understood him. His name was Kurt Cobain.